Hey SOC Rockstars, it's Brian and I'm here with your tip of the week. Last week was a fantastic week for business. People are growing, exploding. We got tons of people moving up in the top 100 of the Eagles Challenge. So I want to congratulate you on that. It's exciting, fun stuff. I was sitting here kind of pondering what I should be doing the tip of the week on, and I thought, well, the Daily 8, hello. I mean, I have close involvement with several different companies just through associations. My wife's in another one, I used to be in another one, and there's nothing as fantastic as the Daily 8. I mean, it is just, everything you need is there. Let's just kind of look at it. If you haven't seen it, you might be noticing something that is completely different. I mean, it's completely different. The color's different. It's all video based. So you're hearing from leaders like Damar Zimmerman telling you what to do. There's scripts in there. I plug people into the Daily 8. The only thing I changed is where it says a gift account walkthrough, I change over into 123successful.com with the passwords cards. So that's the only difference I do, and the reason is because I think that webinar that Todd does is absolutely fantastic. He gives the options, and he actually does the close at the end. And I've had extreme success with 123successful.com. So I use the scorecard. As you can see right now, I'm working on my scorecard. I have my contacts. I'm informing, so I'm following the Daily 8 myself. I just make it a goal, so I do like a Daily 16. But the idea behind the Daily 8 is for people like you that are watching this and might have a part-time job. Or not a part-time job, this is your part-time future. You have a full-time job. So what we know is that 8 hours a day is normally what people work to get paid in 40 hours a week. So what this is just changes around to, instead of an hour, you're getting into a point system. You want to get the 8 points a day. And it's a great way to hold yourself accountable by following and doing those points. Getting a point in every category. We're doing your personal development. Getting your action plan training. Send a card a day and a gift a week. I actually believe, I'm actually going to teach you should send 2 cards a day, 1 heartfelt card and then 1 business card a day. So 2 cards a day and a gift a week. And those brownies, if you hadn't had them, send yourself some brownies. They are fantastic. Do the 1, 2, 3 successful, and that is, giving it to somebody. When I say that to give yourself a full point, you should give them 1, 2, 3 successful, and you don't get a point until they've watched it and you can get them through it. So what I know is if you get them to 1, 2, 3 successful, I'm going to say you have a very high rate of signing them up. You want to be finding new people. You always want to have your radar on. They teach on the Daily 8 form, and that's an acronym that stands for family, occupation, recreation, and money. That's huge because these are what most people complain about. Oh, family, I don't have time for my family. I hate my job. I wished I could play more golf, but I don't have money. So family, occupation, recreation, and money. If you hear people complain about that, just say something simple. Well, I might have a solution for you, John. And John's going to say, how's that? Well, then you got to go, hopefully you guys are out fishing. And when I say fishing for prospects, you got to have tools on you. One of the basic tools I have is my business card. On the back of the business card, I have my website that sends them into 123 Successful. Has a password on there, but it's just a website that I've had that's forwarded to 123successful.com. And it sends them there and they can log in and check it out. So that's one tool I have, and I know a lot of you are going to probably want to know what's on the front of my card because I get asked that all the time. I have Brian P. Cook, Appreciation Marketing Expert, and then I just put some words there. It says, in a new market where people are sold to over and over again, I will teach you a system that will improve your client retention and explode your referral rate like you've never experienced before. So a little catchphrase to get people interested. Websites on the back. So that's one way. You can have the magazine. They say get 1 in play a day. Should have 10. So what you do is you go to a chiropractor's office and say, hey, would it be okay if I asked the chiropractor if I left this magazine here in your office for a few days? Chiropractor comes out and says, here, I want you to look at this. I would like to leave it in your waiting room for a while. Would that be okay? You've just prospected the chiropractor and then let him know. So if it's Monday, you let him know, say, I'll be back Friday to pick it up. Is that okay? What time should I come back in? You'll pick it up and then you want to follow up with him. That's another tool. It's got the DVD in there. Make sure when you're putting those magazines out in play, you have your name on it in 3 places. Have your name on the DVD, have it on the back of the magazine, and the inside of the cover. You can just make a little label that says Brian Cook, and then put your website, and then your phone number, and maybe an email address. So make sure you're marketing it. Now, if you give somebody your business card and you don't get their name and phone number back, then you might as well just throw it away. Seriously. You've just wasted their time, your time, because people just don't go to a website and sign up. If that's a shock, I'm sorry, but they don't. So you're going to have to go, okay, well, here's my